welcome everybody. We've been living in this RV for 6 months. It's our full-time home, and today we're going to show you around.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hello, hi everybody. Come on in, come on in. This is our moving castle, Calcifer, our rig. So basically, what do you think, Justin? We got three rooms in here?
2.5.
2.5 rooms. So this right here, we're starting in, we came in through the entrance. This is kind of our big room area. I'm going to bring you up to the front of the rig first. So up here we have the real star of the show, Mr. Ratface. He's gnawing on some treats there. We actually have a little window we kind of keep open so he can look out on our neighbors. It's one of his favorite hobbies. This right here is his little cat carrier. He actually sleeps in it during the day. That's why it's set up there. You'd think, you know, Cat would be scared of it after all the traveling, but that's actually where he likes to hang out. We have some extra storage up here. You can see this is our privacy screen right here. You can see kind of behind there the outline of the steering wheel. So this is literally like a truck, the front of it. But when we're parked, it actually kind of becomes almost like a mud room catch-all area. So in the driver's seat here we have a throw blanket and some outerwear, some hoodies and stuff. Over here we actually have our laundry bag. It's the best place for our hamper, we've found. When we're traveling, we throw that back on the bed. And then in between in the footwell, we've got my camera bag, we've got my purse. Right here we've got a nice big scratching post for Mr. Ratface. And then this cat grass here, because the prince likes to go out and forage for wild grass, but he also likes to have some that are consistent for him. So right here, these are our 2 footstools that go with our couch. Our couch is actually really cool. Be careful with this here, but it folds up and there's a bunch of storage in there. So these go in there. We've got a folding tray, some more blankets. The couch also folds out into a bed. We haven't used it that way, but we could if we had company. Then we have this kind of area up here where we keep stuff. We've got these cabinets, lots of storage up here. This is actually our media server. So Justin will probably go more into that in a future video about how we do our internet setup. But a lot of our entertainment, our internet is kind of the brain up here for all that. And then there's some more storage in here. And these are actually made by my sister-in-law, your sister-in-law as well. Justin's brother's wife. Lovely woman made these for us. Got more storage up here. Got this little cabinet right here, right next to the front. You can kind of see in there if you want. So it's a tiny little broom closet. We were able to fit, we have a cordless stick vac, a broom, and a dustpan, and a couple of raincoats. And then over here, Justin installed some hooks. He put his ring here. There's Ratface's leash and harness. It's our whole control panel. The brain for the RV is up here as well. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, the dinette area, which you've undoubtedly glimpsed. Similar to the couch, this will all fold down into a bed. Ratface's litter box is underneath. It's actually a really good area for it. Keeps things pretty out of the way. Mostly our dinette, we tend to use kind of as flow desk area, so I'll go into that a little bit. I tend to either work on the couch or at the dinette, and I kind of bounce between, but I have a lot of options. All right, so let's see here. We have the kitchen, which I just walked about 3 feet to get to our kitchen. Oh, I probably, I showed him the TV, right? I mean, you guys saw the TV. We got a big TV here. This is the kitchen, and this is probably tied for the smallest kitchen I've ever had. I've lived in some small apartments. But in our kitchen, we have this 3-burner stove that has it's a propane. It has this glass case over it. When we're driving, we actually put a towel under it because otherwise it'll rattle. We got our hand towels here. Justin mounted this paper towel holder there that wasn't there originally. What else? I always have 2 cat grasses in rotation for Ratface. Oh, this is cool. This is a countertop ice maker. You know, what's really interesting about this is with the rubber feet, it doesn't slip at all. And it seemed like a big indulgence because we don't have a lot of room when we first got it. But I'll tell you, we have used that so much. You know, when you come in, it's like 100 degrees and you're setting up, like being able to have some ice in your drink, you know, it's awesome. And then we have this, this is a 0G water. What would you call this, Justin? A
zero water filter.
A zero. That's right. 0G is the hose. This is a zero water filter pitcher. And so we have this because it makes beautiful drinking water. We also have a multi-stage water filter outside. Yeah, Justin has set up really good filtration. We have more storage up here. We've got this microwave. It's actually a convection microwave, so it can act as a second oven for us because we have an oven. RV ovens are very small and very finicky, but we decided we wanted one. Justin bakes, and we've got this pan drawer underneath. Got under sink storage. Originally the rig came with a 4-gallon trash can. Justin actually reconfigured the whole under our sink and we accommodated an 8-gallon trash can, which is amazing. Which that probably sounds really small if you're gonna stick some bricks. I think we were like 13 gallons was what we normally use, but you know, we got storage there. Actually the whole dinette had storage underneath too as well. We got storage in here. It's our pantry. This is really exciting how we've managed to fit all these groceries in here. It's kind of Tetris, but it works. And then we've got this, this is an electric fridge. It actually holds a lot more than you think it would. We got a freezer up there as well. Let's see here. So that's basically the big room. That's most of our rig. We've got this slight step up here. What do you think? The bathroom? The bathroom. Okay. So before we get to the bathroom, I'll tell you, this is the worst room in our rig. It's tiny. You know, that's where we kind of sacrifice the room on this floor plan. And I used to think it would be a bigger problem than it is, but you'll see, it's not too bad. So this is our bathroom. I'll get in here. The toilet's good. It's just enough room. We've got a storage over here. We've got under storage there. Got a medicine cabinet here. We have this radial shower, which actually, neat thing about that is when you're traveling, you can kind of lock it there to the click. Pretty standard stuff. We got a small trash can mounted on the wall. Justin did that. That's handy, although sometimes when we're going through the mountains, it likes to woo. We've got a, what is it, vortex fan up here?
Yep.
Yeah, we got vortex fans. So they're not the ones that came with the rig, but they're not the Max Airs. We did kind of a mama bear in between the two of those. And then this is where the magic happens. This is our bunk office. So a lot of RVs, some of them, more and more, they're coming with offices because more and more people are working in them, kind of like we do. But at the time we were having trouble finding a layout that we liked that had a devoted workspace. So Justin took, and I'll put some actual photos now and show you what it looked like before. But Justin took all of that out and he turned the bunk area into an office space. So he's even got a printer, he's got all these bins and all these, this storage capacity. We've got a full office chair here and his setup back there, which is really good. And I'd say Justin works in here, I don't know, 80% of the time. The other 20%, he goes outside. So it's kind of dependent on the weather, what's happening, whether, you know, we can put the awning out or if it's too hot or things like that. But he mostly works inside here. And then the final room is our bedroom. This is a pretty reasonable bedroom. It's a queen size. It's up really high, so I actually have this little step stool that I have to use to get in. You'll see Justin has a fair bit of walking around space on his side. I do not. So It's interesting trying to make the bed. Thankfully, Justin has long arms. Yeah, it's good. We have a lot of storage overhead. All those compartments up there, there's tons of storage. There's even a little bit under the bed, Justin.
Yep.
That's actually where our freshwater tank is, right?
Yes.
Under the bed. So, and then, we've got tons of, we actually have really good closet space, I would say, for the size of our rig. We got these, I'll get out the way so you can see a little bit better. But, we got the full hanging closet. We got drawers. We got another set of drawers here. We've got a TV up there. Yeah, it's a pretty good bedroom. So, that's basically it. So, Justin, why did we pick this rig?
Spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets.
But no, in all seriousness, I made a giant spreadsheet of manufacturers and models and kind of prioritized the different features that we wanted.
So the main thing is that we are living here full time and that we both work. So I want to say that at the top of said spreadsheets was the idea that we could both work inside on a rainy day.
Yeah, that was a big one. We didn't really want to do a fifth wheel after crunching numbers. I didn't already have a truck. I have owned trucks, but I did not at the time. And a fifth wheel plus a newer diesel would have run more than just a Class C, which is what we're running right now.
Yeah, truck prices were out of control when we were looking to. Another big thing for us is we wanted a rig that was completely functional when the slides are in. We have that one big wall slide that kind of takes us all the way through the living room, through the bunk, into the bedroom, which gives us a lot of space, but it doesn't preclude us getting into bed or using the bathroom.
No.
I mean, it wouldn't be fun to get in that bed with the slide in. Like, it'd be very tough for me to climb in, but we could do it. So
yes, but everything is completely functional, which was really nice. The bunk models like this, as long as I put the bunk back after I use it as an office, actually resale a lot higher as well. This was also built as a 4-season, not really necessarily build as such, but it has enough insulation. The pipes are interior, it has tank heaters. It was things that meant that we could full season in this, even if we have a cold snap, like we've experienced a couple of times already.
yeah, we actually, what was it, a month ago, as we're filming this, we were in New Mexico and it got down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. And you know what? Nothing froze.
Yeah.
It was a little cold the one night.
Yeah. Yes, and we're actually perfectly comfortable. We use some electric heaters, even on a 30 amp, and those tend to work perfectly fine. The propane heater didn't even need to kick on. We did identify, I think it was like 3 different Class C bunk models that we were interested in.
Yeah.
We did tour several of them. I was kind of torn between something like a 25-footer to, well, what we have now, which is a 32. We did actually get the bigger one because we want the ability to work inside when it's not nice out. Was really the deciding factor.
Yeah, and it's been a really good decision. You haven't found it too difficult to drive, have you?
No. No, actually, I've driven lots of big vehicles before, and this actually, especially this was already outfitted with a more ride system, which changes the rear suspension a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to handle. And
it also helps because it's not our only driver. We're towing our Jeep BB, so we're just driving from campsite to campsite, specifically in the RV, and then we can kind of detach the Jeep and go on adventures. So that helps a lot too. I think it would be really tough to be trying to park this at the grocery store every day.
No, that's really a park hopper or Class B type of thing that you would do
yeah.
instead. But we did end up with this one, which is a Geneva. You won't see a lot of them out. It's more of a bespoke model by the dealership. We did get this through. It is a Thor. It has all the fittings of a Thor. It has all the same kind of appliances and all the things that they normally put in, but it was made with a different, slightly different floor plan, different colorings, different paints, different finishes that we just ended up liking more. Things like the tankless water heater, for instance, was something they had already done. That's a 12-volt refrigerator, which I liked better than having to worry about the propane fridges.
Yeah, this ticked all the boxes.
Yeah.
Like you said, the electric fridge. Having an oven was another thing I remember that was on our bucket list.
Yep.
So
We like having to be able, at least the capability to bake, even though it's anybody that knows these ovens, they're they're not the best, but they are functional.
I think the only thing we compromised on was the shower.
With the radius shower.
The radius shower. It's kind of an awkward shape. It is just big enough for us. But I thought it was going to be a bigger deal than it was, and then it took maybe a couple of weeks, and then I got used to it.
Yeah, especially after I put a new one of the Oxygenetics shower heads in, which made it perfectly fine. Really.
So I have a touch of claustrophobia. That's the other thing, is I actually have a touch of claustrophobia, and I haven't really felt like we haven't had enough space. So that's our home. Thanks for watching. So we're coming up on our 6-month anniversary of full-time RV living. We're going to be doing a video about some of the things we've learned, I know, and some other surprises in store for you folks.
Thanks for visiting, and we'll see you next time.